Oh, am I going? Here we go. I wonder what we're going to talk about now. There are feathers on the table. I can't quite remember exactly what we're going to do. I'm just going to teach feathering then. I'm confused. So, when we're doing feathering, I'm going to use a bunch of different multi-liners and gas and fude, just saying. And we're going to feather outside of the black and into the black of the ink. Here we go. Now, the reason for feathering is this. Feathering can be used in any kind of illustration. I tend to use it mostly for comic illustration, for texture, to show action, maybe a little emotion, some feathering, yeah? But only when there are colored feathers present. That's one way I could do, is a simple from the tip of the brush, push into the black, and that's something I could do on this very grumpy villain face, is I could just push the feathering into the black. Thin to thick line. That's one thing I could do. Does it take practice? Yes. Should you practice? I would like that a lot. Absolutely. Not only because it's a P word, just because it's good for your soul. Besides that, here's another kind of feathering. I'm going to grab the 0.8 multi-liner. Again, I'm going to have it be flicking aggressively out of the black. So again, I could do that right here, like so. Or I could grab a smaller pen, the 0.5. I could do it again. I'm going to show you kind of where I finished this. I would like you guys to practice on this illustration. Just go ahead and download it on that link below, video, and practice your feathering. If you find yourself getting frustrated with feathering, that's kind of what's going to happen. Enjoy that. Here's another thing. I'm going to grab the 0.3. You can actually do a pulling line of a thin line into a thick using proper pressure on the pen. You can make the lines thicker as you go along. You can do that too. Let's do it. So many different ways of feathering. Okay? But now I'm going to show you my personal favorite. It doesn't have to be your favorite. It's my favorite. It's called the Shmear. There's a smear, but that's not the same. A Shmear is an artistic term I might have made up. So I'm going to place a lot of ink right there. And the way I'm going to create that feathering is I'm going to leave that wet ink right there, and then I'm going to smear it. Oh, gosh, that's really beautiful. I'm going to do it again. Oh, I did it again. I smeared it. Let's do a smear right here. I'm gonna smear some smearing on this villain's hair. Oh, I think it looks amazing. I'm just a fan. And then you have a whole bunch of stuff all over your thumb, and that's just, every artist should have a whole bunch of ink on their thumb. Okay? So when you're done, you can have something kind of fun like that using different feathering. The only thing I'm missing here is I'm going to smear this right here. There it is. I did it. I smeared it. Enjoy your feathering, and why don't you get some ink on your thumb? Why don't you?